budding startup who is recycling plastic mixes, C&D, at very affordable rates. So, I like to call the founder of Saltech.
Hi everyone. My name is Aditya Shukla. I am founder and CEO of Saltech Design Lab. I have with me Sudesh Shukla, co-founder and CTO of Saltech Design Lab. So we started this company back in 2017 with the idea to establish something into waste management. I was in my final year of engineering, so they was working already. I came to the town known as Ahmedabad. I came from a very small town. I saw first time the Pirana dump site, and it's a huge mountain inside the city. And I was just baffled by the amount of waste which has been generated in the last 30 years, and we created Pirana. So that is where the story starts. What we did is we dig down some of the things, what is happening, why this is happening, why the waste management is not working. And we came to know a few points which are very key points why the ever-growing waste is growing and we are not able to do anything, which I will cover in the slides. So this is what we have been able to do. We are a DPIT recognized IFB board certified entity. We are national award winner from Honorable Prime Minister for developing a sustainable technology in affordable housing sector. We have 2 national patent, 5 international patent, 3 trademarks, 7 national international award, 8 categories of product certification for the end product to be into the market. We have been supported by various organizations like IC Department, Government of Gujarat, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Royal Academy of Engineering, Habitat for Humanity, and so on. Next, please. Oh, sorry. So the challenge which we are solving is on the 2 sides. First, we are solving the ever-growing waste. The key underlying reason why this is happening is minimum to no source segregation of waste on the source, and that can be due to various reasons, due to habitual, due to infrastructure, or due to lack of awareness in the people or across the community. The second most reason is there is lack of recycling technology which can actually process mixed heterogeneous waste into some kind of product. The other problem which we are solving is on the urban infrastructure need. And we all know that many large part of migration in developing countries is happening from rural to urban areas. And that requires a huge amount of urban infrastructure to be developed to cope up with the coming population. And that is also one of the things where the cities and urban local bodies are facing a huge issue because they need more sustainable and affordable building material, which can be competing with the traditional building materials, which are high polluting in nature. Right. So what we have come up with is a solution of transforming waste into multiple kinds of product. And we use different kinds and streams of waste coming from plastic waste, coming from city waste streams, different kinds of aggregate coming from construction and demolition waste streams, different kinds of industrial waste coming from fly ash, dry slurry, mineral waste coming from industrial waste streams. We use this waste, not all together required, but plastic as a binder material is the need, and then rest of the waste can be used as per the availability of the local region, can be processed with our patented technology into slurry, a homogeneous composite slurry, and can be molded into products like block, brick, tiles, as per the need and the requirement of the local market. So technology consists of 3 segments. One is the process, one is the composition, and third one is the machine to manufacture them into products. What our model is fairly simple. What we have developed is a tech which needs to be grown across the globe. Specifically in India, we are targeting 100 smart cities where we are looking to model partnership with smart cities or individual investors on a local level where this kind of unit can be installed in the urban local body material recovery facility, and they can locally convert their coming waste into products which can generate profits. So their waste disposal costs are being transformed into profits. And on the product side, we are delivering sustainable alternative to cement concrete at a better rate with a carbon negative in nature. This is a competitive landscape. There are few companies working across the globe who are working in plastic to building material. If you see the price to performance ratio, we are very affordable in price while being highest performance property in load bearing as well as non-load bearing structures. If you see the material wise, Saltech composite to concrete to recycled plastic to different other materials, we are more durable, highly affordable, excellent performance property while having minimum CO2 footprint as well as embodied energy. This is what we have been able to do with the tech. After developing the tech, we have installed a 2.5 metric ton per day recycling capacity ourselves, from where we have offset around 120 metric tons of plastic waste going to the landfill. We have recycled more than 300 metric tons of material altogether and made product and installed those products into Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra. 120,000 square feet of product have been installed with these clients in our portfolio. And let me clear out, all the products have been installed on the pay basis. Nothing has been given free. So this is what the market potential of the technology is. and we are kind of working on the two market, plastic recycling and the concrete market. So what we have developed is recycling solution, but the end product which comes out is a sustainable alternative to concrete. Our scale-up model is fairly simple. We will go to regional partners for establishing this kind of unit where they can procure waste locally, convert them into products, and they can offset different kinds of plastic, industrial waste, and construction and demolition waste into valuable products. This is our team, myself, Aditya, Shudesh Shukla. We both have a tech background. Then I gradually shifted myself to the front end. Sudhir looks after all the technical efforts at our end. These are our mentors and advisors from different region who are helping us in finance, different kinds of business strategy, different kinds of model, strategic positioning of the startup itself. We have been awarded at various national and international level, the most recent being from the Prime Minister, 2 times awarded by the Deputy Chief Minister and Chief Minister of Gujarat. We have been part of various accelerator programs. The most recent week, we have been called to the Singapore in Plug and Play Smart Cities Accelerator Program. We are in top 10 across the globe. So our ask is 3 crore right now, which is a part of a larger round. We are raising at a 15 crore round and through Plug and Play Accelerator Singapore. And this is what the deployment looks like. Our main revenue will come from the deployment of this kind of unit across the different geographies. This is what our installations have been, the product installations. And this is to validate that what we have done is technologically feasible, commercially viable, and highly scalable in nature. Thank you.
So basically, while you are producing or manufacturing all these payment blocks and all that stuff, what is the percentage of waste that you're actually using in this?
So the 98 to 99% is waste. Only 1 to 2.2% is compatibilizers, which is a patented compatibilizers. So when I say waste, plastic can be from 10% to 80% to 90%. Any other industrial waste can be from vice versa, according to the ratio, weight by weight.
So do you need to segregate all those grades of plastic, grade 1 to 7, or is it a heterogeneous mixture?
So it's a heterogeneous mixture. I can process all the plastic together. For example, you have a PET bottle container where you are drinking water. It has 3 kinds of plastic: HDPE, lid, PET container, and PVC coating. All the recyclers has to segregate this, and then only they can recycle it. I can process a single bottle in one go.
So basically, you're saying that if I am producing a payment block, a set of payment blocks, and one is containing only grade 1 of plastics, and the other one is containing only, say, for example, styrofoams of that grade of plastic. So the properties will be the same, the durability will be the same of all those payment blocks.
So how we do it is we do the recipe formulation of the product. So one of the aspect of the technology is where we have the composition positioning. So the technology consists of the process in which we have multiple composition coming in. So it's a part of the process, which is also a patented process. So in which we have different formulations. For example, you have polyolefins category of material coming more, like PP or PP or that category. You have PS material coming more. So you can use them in mixture because we are not going plastic to plastic. We don't have to have other performance property like metal flow index and other properties which are required in plastic. We only need to match the compressive strength, structural strength, performance property in terms of flammability, and that can be well managed with the ratios.
So basically, you need to sort all those plastics to produce different sort of things.
We don't need to sort. What I'm saying is, whatever is coming to you, you use compatibilizer according to that. So, for example, you have a PE problem, but all together mixed with PVC. You see the dominance is PE, then you use the compatibilizer which is suitable for PE.
And another thing, you also told that you will be using this for load bearing structures also.
Yeah.
So basically, you are telling that you can replace all those fly ash bricks here. Fly ash bricks is also something that is made out of waste only. So what difference is going to your product make, and how is it going to be cost effective than fly ash products?
So basically, I'm not making bricks as of right now. I'm making products which are more for outdoor applications with high load bearing capacity, like truck movement on the roads have required a 60 megapascal to 70 megapascal strength requirement. The fly ash brick which we use in our house is requires only 5 megapascal as a load bearing capacity, which is very less. We are not targeting that. I will tell you the reason, because there is no national building code for this kind of material. So we are more focused on secondary applications like road, footpath, pavement, outdoor applications, where high load bearing capacity requires cement reinforcement with steel. तो आप आरसीसी रोड बनाते हैं तो उस पे स्टील का reinforcement करना पड़ता है. आप 55 megapascal से ऊपर कंक्रीट में जा नहीं सकते without reinforcement. I can go with my product up to 100 megapascal, and I have the test report with me.
I have seen around 7 startups from each and every center. We have this kind of things.
Sir, I'm the first one to do it on industrial scale. I have a granted patent to do it. And the thing, I have installed actual product into market since last 2.5 years. Nobody has done that. You do it on a concept, on a one product, it's doable. You do it on 1,000 products, you can still prove it. Doing 1,000 product per day is not possible with a concept.
Got it. So, like I have seen, like Metric is one of the startup.
Yeah.
So they are also on the same line. They are
Absolutely.
using this. But the thing is, like, this is not. I don't think so. Like, आप जिसे recycle कर रहे हो, at the end, it's also a waste.
Absolutely.
You won't be able to recycle this.
We are recycling that. Though my unit has a zero liquid and solid discharge as of right.
So let's assume that you have made a paver block or interlocking plates,
Yes.
and you will be recycling that also.
Exactly. So for example, 10 years, 15 years को use हुआ, अभी CND waste जहाँ जाता है, मैं जब CND waste कर सकता हूँ तो मैं मेरे product को वापस कर ही सकता हूँ.
Okay.
With breaking down.
So you will be recycling this also.
Exactly. So we are closing the loop on the waste by going it, letting not go into the land.
And what's the end product, like the waste which is left over, like the hard one, the black one?
So nothing waste is left over. When I applied for a certification for pollution control board, I am putting a zero discharge in solid and liquid because everything which comes in my system is being recycled. For example, मेरा product failure हुआ, quality analysis में batch failure हुआ, I can again recycle that product with 10 to 15% in the same batch. So this is a continuously closing the loop. I'm not doing plastic to plastic recycling where performance property of plastic is needed. I'm doing plastic to composite where my end product is considered on concrete replacement. And this, one of the key things which I forgot is we are not using the decomposition method which every people are using. So generally what people does in the similar tech is जो plastic और sand पे काम करते हैं, they melt the plastic and they use sand as a filler material to make the product of the. We are using thermofusion. So for example, 140 degree is the temperature of melting of plastic. वो 130 से deform होना चालू हो जाता है. So हम वो 130 पे ही premix को mix करते हैं. So we are thermofusing it. We are not even melting the product. Nebra is doing a waste management.
Yes. That is better than this.
So for upcycling of high value material, yes, waste management is better. But for the low value material, the material which goes into landfill, if NEPRA can do 100% of the work, then they should have a zero discharge from their own plant. I'm not saying that they are not doing good work. They are doing good work. But वो अच्छे मटेरियल वैल्यू में कर सकते हैं जिसका मॉनेटरी वैल्यू मिल रहा है जिसका मॉनेटरी वैल्यू नहीं मिल रहा है वो इंसिनरेट होने में जा रहा है. So it is better than incineration. You give it at 1 rupees for incineration. You do it recycled in my product, you get a better margin.
So HDP में कैसे करते हो? Like, is it same for the HDP because HDP is a kind of different material?
Exactly.
उसमें अलग है.
So basically हम HDP recycle नहीं करते, हम process तो कर सकते हैं, but HDP is a high value material. वो 30 to 35 rupees is the recycle value, purchase value, then process. So those are already done good with the recyclers. PET, HDP, PP, these are already in the supply.
So you are going on the LDP, like
We are going on
good HDP parts.
flexible packaging, multi-layer and laminated plastics. So the product which we make is with different products. This is Tetra Pak and multi-layer and laminated plastics. So which it is hard to recycle. You cannot process again that into pallet. So if you want to do it, you have to do some product which can be used. अगर ये खत्म हो गया तो इसको मैं शर्ट करके ब्लॉक्स बना सकता हूँ. ब्लॉक खत्म हो गया मैं टाइल्स बना सकता हूँ. सो आप 50 साल तक देखेंगे मैं प्रोडक्ट ही बना रहा हूँ.
That's good. तो प्रोडक्ट की नीड नहीं रही.
हाँ.
कितना आप एक्वायर करोगे? मान लो कि मैंने एक रोड बनाया, अगर रोड टूटेगा ही नहीं तो मैं नई प्रोडक्ट बनाऊंगा. Where is going to be that waste?
Obviously. So
ठीक है, तो वेस्ट तो ऑटोमेटिकली एक्यूमुलेट हो रहा है.
हाँ.
It's not the end of the product.
Exactly.
आप जो कर रहे हो at a initial phase it will be help.
Absolutely.
But उसके बाद क्या? उसके बाद ये definitely it's a kind of waste. आप जो करोगे वो waste ही बन गया.
So there can be a different perspective to it, sir. For example, आप सीमेंट अभी प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं वो भी वेस्ट कहीं ना कहीं बना है.
Definitely.
But that is not the reason why cement company should not manufacture.
नहीं.
That is my. But let me put it this way. अगर मैंने कुछ प्रोडक्ट बनाए हैं और वो प्रोडक्ट एंड ऑफ द लाइफ साइकिल जा रहा है और उसका यूज केसेस नहीं, आई कैन गो इन मल्टी प्रोडक्ट. दैट इज व्हाट द टेक इज. आई कैन प्रोड्यूस 50 plus product from the same system, 50 plus product from the same machine and same line by just changing the mold. That is the advantage I am giving to my partner as well. So कोई पेवर ब्लॉक का प्लांट लगाता है आज, वो पेवर ब्लॉक ही बना सकता है उसमें. कोई मेरा प्लांट लगाता है वो पेवर ब्लॉक से लेके ब्रिक तक सब कुछ बना सकता है by just changing the mold. Although there needs to be engineering for each mold, there needs to be engineering, but
Yeah, that's needed. That's good. Yes.
What is the price comparison when you compare it to, like a normal traditional tile or a brick?
So generally I compare it on two bases. When I compare it to traditional like fly ash or concrete products, सो M30 ग्रेड ऑफ कंक्रीट प्रोडक्ट गुजरात का जो शेड्यूल ऑफ रेट है गवर्नमेंट का 39 रुपीज स्क्वायर फीट है, मार्केट में 35 रुपीज पे चलता है, 10% 15% लोअर. कोई लोकल मैन्युफैक्चरर होता है विदाउट सर्टिफिकेट दे सप्लाई एट 30 to 32 रुपीज. आई गिव द सेम प्रोडक्ट विद सर्टिफिकेशन एट 32 रुपीज स्क्वायर फीट. If you give me an order quantity from my current unit, I can reduce that cost as well. So my cost of product manufacturing almost give me 35 to 55% gross in the every product.
And what's the cost comparison?
So basically अगर मैं 1 स्क्वायर फीट का प्रोडक्ट बना रहा हूँ, कंक्रीट का 39 स्क्वायर फीट 39 रुपीज जाएगा, मेरा सेम 32 रुपीज जाएगा. अगर मैं कॉस्ट ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग लूंगा तो उसका 27 रुपए मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट होगा, मेरा 15 रुपए होगा. Although I should not disclose it.
In India, the most difficult part for all the hazardous waste management and even the plastic is the segregation of plastic.
Absolutely.
So, आपने क्या सोचा है कि आपको प्लास्टिक आने वाले टाइम में कैसे मिलेगा? Because what you need is a short plastic waste. Even in the most smartest cities like Surat, Indore, वहाँ पे सिर्फ ड्राई वेस्ट है और वेट वेस्ट है. प्लास्टिक वेस्ट का अलग से कोई सेग्रीगेशन नहीं है. तो आपको सेग्रीगेटेड प्लास्टिक वेस्ट मिलना थोड़ा एक मुश्किल है.
Absolutely.
एंड सेकंड क्वेश्चन मेरा है, मतलब उसमें आपने क्या सोचा है? एंड सेकंड इज अगर आप ये पूरी फैसिलिटी कमीशन लाइक गवर्नमेंटल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स लेना चाहोगे, बूट बेसिस पे काम फ्यूचर में करना चाहोगे, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द स्मार्ट सिटीज ऑलरेडी हैव अ प्लास्टिक पैलेटाइजर वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट यूनिट एंड ऑलरेडी दे आर वर्किंग ऑन इट.
Yes.
एंड वो ऑलरेडी रिसाइकल 100% वे में कैसे करे वो पैलेटाइजर को वापस रीसेल? आई थिंक यू नो द प्रोसेस.
Yes.
So वो isn't it a competitor for you?
Yeah, so I will answer the first question first. The first way of dealing with the material is, so हम सिर्फ प्लास्टिक वेस्ट नहीं लेते, हमारे साथ प्लास्टिक के अंदर बहुत सारा मिक्स इनर्ट भी आता है. The kind of waste we have processed for different organizations, we process the waste for Afrosa Foundation coming from mangroves, which has inert, which has sand, which has multiple kinds of other textile material integrated. So we shred that material and directly use it. So हम काफी मिक्स में भी यूज करते हैं. Although we just see the material and based on that we formulate the recipe. अगर the second version which we are developing is to do the unsorted solid waste processing, जिसके अंदर जो लैंडफिल में जो मटेरियल जा रहा है जो आरडीएफ बोलते हैं, उसके अंदर अगर हम प्लास्टिक बाहर से फ्यूज करके डालें and we make a product out of it, that kind of version 2 of the technology we are developing. So it will not require any kind of sorting or segregation, but that is a version 2 which will come in a near future once the version 2 get a stabilized way in the market. That is first thing. Second thing is the kind of work already being done, tender out सबको मिला हुआ है. We only know that how much amount of waste which is actually being disposed. You go and see the disposal facility, you will not find the enough infrastructure to do it. उन्होंने पैलेट की लाइन लगा रखी है, आप उनको पूछिए कितना पैलेटाइजेशन आप करते हो. A city like Ahmedabad produces 4,000 metric tons of waste per day. Out of that, 10% is approximately plastic. Nobody in Ahmedabad, not even the biggest companies like Nipra, can do that kind of capacity. There needs to be a smaller player in a decentralized fashion which can do. Ahmedabad is a big city. So that kind of approach needs to be there. Not a single player can dominate. That is one. Second thing, palletization can only happen in the upcycling of the product, not the downcycling of the product. So आप HDPs कर रहे हैं, PP कर रहे हैं, PS कर रहे हैं, PS तो होगा ही नहीं. जो बात करें. So different kinds of material के होते हैं. जो नहीं होते हैं वो flexible packaging है, multi-layer and laminated plastic है, BOPP films हैं, HF bags हैं, जो आप polythene bags use करते हैं. Therefore, government is banning it because they don't have a infrastructure or tech which can actually process them into product. So that is where we come in with the tech, and we are looking forward to work with the government. But besides the way, we more focused on to take it on a business side, के B2B manner में, and we can supply to government as well with a policy or a contract or a buy contract, something of that sort can be in the place. But 100% depending on government, I think will not be the right modality.
What was your last year's revenue?
So we did on the product, we closed around 20 lakh rupees in the sale of the product with a 2.5 metric ton facility, which is not a commercially viable unit. We have developed this facility only to basically engage customer, make the prospect believe in the tech part of it, because our main model is to scale the tech. के अलग अलग जगह प्लांट लगे, हर जगह राजस्थान में, गुजरात में, महाराष्ट्र में. So that is what we are doing. But still we are selling the product also from our unit as well.
Annually, you did 20 lakhs
Yeah.
with 2.5 plant.
Yeah.
Is that the optimum capacity?
No, that's only 30% the capacity.
So
I can
basically,
do
you can
60.
do about 60 lakhs
65.
with 2.5 metric tons of cross product MRP, say, right?
Yeah, MRP sale.
Okay. So now you're asking what is the valuation that you're expecting?
So right now we are expecting 10 to 12 million dollars because the round which I am right now pitching in Singapore is around that.
So 10 to 12 million is about 90 crores.
Yeah.
So 90 crores, 15 crore raise at a 20 lakh ARR, are you trying to raise money for putting these plants in turnkey basis? So are you, a B2B setup kind of a
B2B
thing, an industrial
Yeah, B2B.
setup? So other than your technology, which is patented, what is the reason that I would have to give you that valuation, and why would you not go take a term loan and work with governments and smart cities and take grants?
So basically, sir, there are two revenue sources for the end product. There are generic revenue source like products like paver block, tiles, brick, everything. Then we are launching few more products which are very specific, such as we are now launching a building integrated photovoltaic. So this is a concept which is integrated with composite metal in the photovoltaic manner. Now this product we are not going to do it in by supplying it to everybody. This product facility we will own to manufacture and bring it to the market. Now it's a part of a core tech itself because the composite material is the base and then the solar integration model has been done. We are doing this with JV to a different party as well. So our model is that technology बनी है उससे generic products के लिए तो हम plant डालें but कुछ specific products के लिए जो हम national player बन सकते हैं जिसमें because इन products में national player नहीं बन सकते इन products में बन सकते हैं तो उसके लिए भी काम करें. So we are on the same tech because the same tech can do both the things. So therefore we are looking at the two sides of it.
So my thing is that for every 1 crore that you raise,
Yeah.
and let's say the plant costs 1 crore just for argument's sake,
Yeah.
you will multiply 1x.
Yeah.
Right? 60 lakhs with one plant, 1 crore, spend 2 crores. Why are you? I mean, to me, you're not a scalable model. So why would I invest in you and why would I give you that kind of a valuation? Because if I give you 15 crores and you put 30 plants or 15 plants, your turnover will be 60 times 15.
Absolutely.
And even if this is a higher value product, it will be 61 crore.
Yeah.
It is still not a multiplier where it is scalable in a tech company which can give me a multi.
Absolutely. Sir, there is a small communication which I was not able to convey. I did not want to put my own plants. I want to put plant as a OEM decentralized manufacturer with the local partner. The capex and opex will be done by the local partner. I'm needing money to build the front end where I'm going to aggregate product and order for those plants. So for example, consider a brick.com. I will build that and with the tech, I will build the OEM decentralized manufacturing in cities. So when the order comes, I can route those orders and I can build an enterprise on that.
So right now, the production 30% capacity is because there's no demand.
No. Right now we are doing different kinds of trial error. We are doing different kinds of.
But why not 100% capacity? Why is there a demand of the product or not?
So, sir,
I mean, you just shared unit economics with someone where you are cheaper,
yes,
better, profitable.
Yeah.
So why is there no demand?
Sir, there is demand. My current unit is blocked for 3 months already with an advance of 50%.
With 30% capacity?
With 100% capacity right now.
It is. So there is a demand, right?
Yeah, there is.
So then why do you need 15 crores? Because then वो तो पैसे भी capex भी दूसरा लगा रहा है. तो आपको तो खाली marketing करनी और demand है. So something is not adding up somewhere.
Sir, I'm not looking to raise only for India. I'm looking for APEC market as well.
वहाँ पे भी पैसे लगाने वाले मिलेंगे.
हाँ तो मैं इसीलिए सर 15 करोड़ का राउंड APEC market.
Asia Pacific, go to Africa. I mean, you can go to any country for that matter, but you will have investors there. Na? You're just a technology provider, and you should be paid for it rather than being investing in it. And you can create a brick up brand or whatever. Somehow I don't see the maths adding up for some reason.
Sir, this is the LOI I have got.
बहुत बड़ा font है पढ़ नहीं पाता.
Sorry, sir. Sir, these are the LOIs which I've got from Africa, Iceland, in Africa.
So exactly. So I'm just saying that your 15 crore ask, in my mind, at this stage is not adding up. Because if it is a joint venture with company A, company B, company C across India or across the globe, they are inputting the capex.
Absolutely.
You're just bringing in the technology, and you are maybe getting a revenue share of 20%, 25%.
To manufacture that plant, we need a manufacturing facility to manufacture those plants. Sir.
Why can't that be outsourced?
Because we don't want to, sir. The process has 3 different parameters, and we don't want to destroy.
Because of the IP?
IP. Yeah.
So you are setting up a plant to manufacture plants.
Yes.
And you need money for that.
Yeah.
So ये तो पूरी picture में बताया ही नहीं आपने.
That's what I said. There was a miscommunication from my side. Yeah. So I'm setting up.
So how much is that plant going to cost?
So that's going to cost around 6 years.
उसमें ऐसा क्या है जो?
So this will have in-house machinery to make molds and everything. Because what happens is those are precision work. We cannot outsource. So this will require German VMCs and all those things.
And the cost is?
5 to 6 years between that. If we are able to make the for 1 plant every month. So that's like 12 plant a year.
5 to 6. So with 5 to 6 crores, you will grow 12x.
Yeah.
And do you have JV options with other people?
Yes, sir.
So why don't you go for debt rather than going for equity?
Sir, I am trying that as well. I'm trying, but not on a higher level, because I think the IP based things will have equity market more putting in the money rather than debt, because generally bank based loans are requiring more of asset.
You can take debt funding also. It doesn't have
Yeah,
to.
yeah, I can take that. So that can be
Yeah, I get it.
modernized.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.